What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I want to talk about the Screw Attack Majin Buu vs. Kirby video that was recently uploaded on our channel. Before I start, I want to say three things. Number one, obviously I disagree. Majin Buu vs. Kirby is a no-brainer. My opinion says Kirby would get destroyed without even the fight happening. Like, it would last half a second. But whatever, we'll discuss the flaws in a couple seconds. Two, congrats to Screw Attack for creating the most troll video of the year. Obviously, they knew if they created a Majin Buu vs. Kirby video, the whole community on YouTube would just explode, and this would create one of the most viral videos on their channel. So they got what they wanted, but the decision in giving Kirby the crown was just absolutely ridiculous, and I'm going to break down in a couple seconds. Three, and last thought before I start, is doing cross-universe character battles doesn't ever make any sense. And the main reason why is because it's a bit unfair. Because certain characters are written to be way more powerful and strong in their universe than other characters in different universes. In this case, we have Majin Buu, one of the most powerful villains in Dragon Ball Z, facing off against Kirby from the Nintendo universe. And it's an unfair fight. It's a very unfair fight. But again, we're gonna go ahead and break down the flaws in a couple seconds. And the way I'm gonna break this video down is three parts. Part one is going to measure both characters' speed. Part two is going to measure their strength, like their physical strength, like punching each other and stuff. And then part three is going to go into their powers and special abilities. Without further ado, let's have this death battle that Death Battle had earlier. Whatever. Kirby and Majin Buu, who is faster? No brainer here. I mean, Kirby can do like a light jog, what I've seen in all the games. Because I'll tell you right now, I played every single Kirby game. Kirby is one of my favorite Nintendo characters and games of all time, next to Mega Man. I love Kirby games. But in terms of speed, I've never seen Kirby go faster than instant. And we know Majin Buu can go instant speeds because he can copy abilities. And we've seen him in the manga and in the series copy the instant transmission, which is how he's able to go after Goku. And instant transmission, well, in the series, instant transmission is light speed, but in the manga, it's instant. So either way, even if we do light speed is still faster than jogging. But if you want to use the manga instant transmission, again, instant is still faster than jogging. It's no comparison. But if you want to compare Kirby's flight, Kirby can only fly if he inhales air, but then he's just kind of floating. And when he floats, he goes like 0.5 miles an hour. Whereas again, Majin Buu goes instant, and it's a no-brainer here. Majin Buu is way faster than Kirby. That said, if Kirby and Majin Buu actually got into a fight, there's no way that Kirby can actually hit Majin Buu because he's way faster. Like, this is a no-brainer here. There's no way. Like, it's always, when it comes to fight, it's always about speed first. And obviously, with Majin Buu being faster, it just the game would just be like the fight would end fast. It would end way too fast. Like, it's ridiculous to even compare that. But you know what? Benefit of the doubt. Let's for some reason assume that Kirby managed to punch Majin Buu. Could he do any damage to him? Well, I want to point two things out. Number one, in the video they say that Majin Buu weighs that Kirby weighs next to nothing to the point where he inhales air, he can fly. It's like Kirby flies. Well, with him weighing 0 pounds, if Kirby punches you, it doesn't hurt. Kirby can punch me, a normal human being, and it will not hurt me. This is why Kirby has to always rely on his ability to suck enemies in and absorb their powers, or just using a second powers period to defeat their opponents. Like, he can't punch. That's why there's no Kirby game ever outside of Super Smash where Kirby had the ability to punch. It just would not hurt. Like, he weighs nothing. It wouldn't hurt anything. It's like getting punched by a balloon. That's why he doesn't punch. But in the freaking video that Screw Attack had, he was punching Majin Buu and actually hurting him. He also pulled out the sword, which again, a sword against Majin Buu doesn't make any sense because Majin Buu doesn't get hurt, number one. And number two, he can regenerate anything. We saw him regenerate from a freaking nuclear-style Dragon Ball Z attack explosion, which we'll cover in a couple seconds. Like, the fact that, that Kirby was attacking him with a sword made that fight even more invalid. But with that said, Kirby cannot hurt Buu with his physical attacks. He just can't. Even if he spawns a sword or whatever, he just can't hurt him because Buu has just huge defense. Going to Buu's side though, Buu being one of the most powerful characters in the Dragon Ball Z series, Buu can do a lot of damage if he attacks you. If he punches you, it's gonna hurt. We saw the work that Kid Buu put in on Vegeta. He like worked Vegeta and he almost murdered him. And you mean to tell me that Kirby can survive that same like barrage of attacks? No, we can't. Absolutely not. There's no way that freaking Kirby can last even 10 seconds against Kid Buu. No way at all. Absolutely not. But that said, strength along with speed goes to Majin Buu in his fight. But now, benefit of the doubt, let's just say this is a fight between powers. If they're both literally just standing there, not punching each other, not running around, if they're just comparing powers, who would win? Well, I will give it up to Kirby for having a pretty awesome power of being able to suck in anything. Like, that's the that's the one thing that made Kirby so powerful and awesome in the Nintendo universe. He can suck in anything, and he has infinite space inside his stomach, like they said in the video. However, if Kirby managed to absorb or suck in Majin Buu, it wouldn't work. Why? But we saw what happened when Majin Buu was stuck in a hyperbolic time chamber. He yelled and tore a piece of he tore through time and space and another dimension and escaped. If Kirby managed to suck in Majin Buu would just escape, and he wouldn't just escape, but he would escape and be pissed. He'd be so pissed they would just escape and kill him instantly. Like, no brainer there. And going to Majin Buu's side now, this pissed me off a lot. In the freaking video, we see Majin Buu use a Chakra Beam on Kirby, and Kirby just absorbed it. But it technically touched him. If anything gets touched by the Chakra Beam, it instantly turns that person into whatever Majin Buu wants you to be. If you want to be, if he wants you to be a piece of candy, you're going to be a piece of candy. If he wants you to become a piece of waffle, you're going to be a piece of waffle. With that said, when that Chakra Beam hit Kirby in that video, game over. That would have been that would have ended right there. Like, absolutely no brainer. The freaking fight would have ended right there. In fact, if Kirby and Majin Buu actually got in a fight, Majin Buu would just walk up to Kirby, look at him, laugh, and then turn him into chocolate. That's it. Game over. That's how the fight would last. It would last literally half a second, maybe 5 seconds. But the fact that Kirby somehow managed to absorb or suck in the Chakra Beam just bugs me. Whatever. We'll move past that again. We'll move past that again. In the video, we see the way the battle ends is we see Kirby basically. Well, Majin Buu flies up and creates a planet burst. And at this point, he's Kid Buu, by the way. They had Kid Buu fighting Kirby in that video. At this point, he's Kid Buu. He creates a planet burst and throws it against Kirby. And what does Kirby do? He bounces it back magically somehow. He throws the attack back, and this is what ultimately leads to Kid Buu dying in the fight. The attack hits him, and then he gets thrown to the sun, and that's how they end the fight. Well, a couple things I want to point out. In the video, they said that when the planet burst hits Kid Buu, he wouldn't be able to move out of the way because he'll be stuck trying to defend against it, like against the Spirit Bomb. And because of that, he was getting pushed back into the sun, where ultimately he died in the video. Well, first of all, Planet Burst versus Spirit Bomb is far more powerful. Planet Burst, we've seen Kid Buu survive. He survives against his own attack in the manga and in the series. If Planet Burst hit Buu, he would survive and come back like nothing. Like it's nothing. Like he's just designed to just be that freaking indestructible. Like, I don't know what to say about that. But again, benefit of the doubt, let's just say that the Planet Burst he charged up was stronger than the Spirit Bomb. What happens next? Well, first of all, if the Planet Burst was as strong as that Spirit Bomb and then gets thrown into the sun, that sun would explode. No brainer. That freaking sun would be gone in a couple of seconds. Like, boom. Frieza style, gone. And what would happen to Buu? Buu wouldn't get disintegrated. This attack would not disintegrate Buu. He would just kind of explode and then regenerate later, because a piece would survive because of how he gets thrown into the sun. Like, and let's say that, what if the sun doesn't explode? What would happen next? Well, first of all, Kid Buu would just regenerate, number one, because being in the sun won't kill him. And two, he would just instant transmission back to Kirby's planet and freaking murder him and everybody around him. He would blow up freaking planet star. Like that. Boom. Poof. Gone. We saw Kid Buu, the second Kid Buu came to, life. He basically became Kid Buu. What did he do? What's the first thing he did? He blew up Earth without even thinking. Just bam, gone, death. Like, I keep saying Kirby because they're so similar. Both are pink. Kirby, Kid Buu, it's very easy to mix those two up. But that's probably what Screw Attack did. They probably meant to say Kid Buu wins and then just mix the names up. You know what? I'll just assume that was what happened. But going back to how the fight would have ended, if the Planet Burst for some reason was strong enough to push Kid Buu into the sun, he would survive the sun, come back, blow it up, and that'd be the end of the fight. That's just how it would end. Like, again, Kirby versus Majin Buu is just a ridiculous match that should have never happened. And the only reason why Screw Attack did it is because they knew they would get this response. We're all technically, by doing this video, we're all promoting this video for them, and this is exactly what they wanted. So they win. They win right there. But again, as a Dragon Ball Z fan, I just can't, I can't sit there and then not defend Dragon Ball Z, especially when they were absolutely wrong for the 1,000th time. Well, 3rd time. This is how much Screw Attack doesn't know about Dragon Ball Z. The one Z Warrior or the one Dragon Ball Z character that has won in all the debates was Vegeta. When has Vegeta ever won a fight? Never. I mean, I'm obviously just joking with Vegeta, but like, let's be real. Every time we see Vegeta go into a fight, he always gets his ass kicked because he always shows up at the wrong time. Poor Vegeta. But that said, the one DBZ character that they had win was freaking Vegeta. That tells you that they absolutely have no clue what the hell they're talking about. There, I got it off my chest. So yeah. But now I want to know your opinions. Like, do you actually agree that Kirby should have won, or do you think Majin Buu should have won? Like, I want to know all your opinions. But before you guys give me your opinions, please be respectful to each other. If you see a Nintendo fan, please do not go crazy and Kamehameha them to the death. If you see a Nintendo fan, let them talk, let them say their opinion, and vice versa. If you're a Nintendo fan and you're on my channel, be nice to the Dragon Ball Z fans. Like, I don't want this to be a fan war between both, sides, because obviously every time you mix universes, you're always going to get the people who are going to represent what they love the most. I don't want this video to be a big fan war between Nintendo and Dragon Ball Z. I want this to be more fun. So if you have, fun ways this battle would have ended, feel free to add in the comment section below. But in terms of killing each other, let's just keep this fight between Majin Buu and Kirby strictly. Don't murder each other, please. I mean, I've seen you guys do amazing things before where you guys handled cross-universe battles before without killing each other. So let's keep doing it. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Oh, excuse me. With that said, one last thing I want to say is if you think Majin Buu should have won, make sure you punch that like button. If you think Kirby should have won, hit the dislike button. I want to use the like system to kind of vote. So again, if you are on Majin Buu's side, he should have won the fight. Like it. If you're on Kirby's side and you think Kirby should have won, hit the dislike button. That right there is going to be a poll by the community, and based on what you see people vote and like, is essentially going to be the ultimate decider there. Like, obviously Screw Attack, they don't really know what they're talking about, but the community is the one that knows. So whether you're from the Nintendo community or Dragon Ball Z community, vote by liking and disliking this video. Okay, so that wraps it up. Obviously, I need to go lay down or something right now because I'm just I'm still trying to absorb what Screw Attack put together in the video the other day, and I just give me a moment. Just give me a moment, and then I'll be back tomorrow. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Rhymestyle. Make sure you leave your comments below on how you think the fight should have ended, and don't forget to vote. Like for Majin Buu, dislike for Kirby, and we'll take it from there. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the comment section below. Bye!